Knocksmith Interactive Magazine. I got one of my Pittsburg hometown folks here today. He goes by the name of
Maki.
Now I got a joke for you, right? I thought about it though. So I really want to know where you got this name from, because I was thinking Mac Daddy.
No, I wasn't like my my nickname was Mac as a youngster. And I had a, pretty sure you might be familiar because you're from Pittsburgh. I had a partner by the name of Derek Baird. And he used to always say Mackie instead of Mac. And he was the first one that called me Mackie. It's like, from Pittsburgh, it's a little lingo out here, like Brody, and so they put a little I at the end.
Right.
So it was one of those things, and he started calling me Mackie. And that was like my best friend from the start. It was Mackie.
You discovered that producing was one of your passions at what age?
My break into the music industry was through the Jacka. Fortunately, it was through the Jacka and Rob Lowe. So that was my breakthrough. So
did you start producing with them?
Yeah, I produced. My first production that I ever did was Jacka. Jacka actually rapped on the beat. I rapped with Jack before as well, though, so I did some rapping with him. So, but my first production was on the Jacka album. Personally, it's not really like qualities. It's you don't go into music looking for some music, one of those kind of things. You just do it. It's just whatever somebody got. You just Me personally, I'm not one of those producers where I look for a certain type of thing in a rapper or a certain type of thing in a singer. It's just studio flow.
Well, you look for them to be serious artists, right?
Yeah, of course. I wouldn't expect you to be doing it if you're not serious. But
I agree. Who are some major folks that you worked with in the Bay and everywhere?
Obviously, Jacka, all the Mob Figaz, Hustler, Fetty, Ryder, Nefta Pharaoh, Currency. I just did an album for my boy Tig out of Field Mode by the way of New Orleans with Kid, so that was big for us. Jacka is the number one on my list, regardless.
So you go way back to the Mob Figaz days, right?
Yeah.
So what does that relationship over the years, what does it mean to you? It's more than an artist-business relationship, right? It's definitely more than that.
Yeah, it's more than an artist relationship. It's friendship. I'm from Pittsburgh, they're from Pittsburgh, so you've been out here forever, so you tend to like more than the music.
Yeah, definitely. So what are some of the top tracks that you produced for Jacka? Because I know you definitely produced for him.
Probably the most familiar that people would probably know is Barney.
When I come home, still face the cop cars with cages inside. You're on the real, it's your rap, it's what kept me alive. Selling dope is cool, good rappers on my mind. It's hard to do them both and get
More Crime, or A Million Miles Away, which was on his first debut solo album.
Have you produced any tracks that have received radio play?
Yeah, Barney.
Barney?
Barney was on the radio, straight out the beat. Barney, More Crime.
Can you tell me a little bit more about how that came about?
Growing up, you hanging around your partners and you fall into what you do. It's not like one of those things where I'm in a rap group. It's like a friendship, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I just happened to learn how to make beats and Rob Lowe, my friend.
I would ask, what are some of the biggest obstacles that you faced in life and in a game that you had to overcome being in the music scene?
For me, I don't even think it's tough because I'm not trying to be on the scene for like certain reasons. I'm a producer and I want to be behind the scenes, so I'm not tripping on anything that goes on there. We want to be successful, we fight, we do it to be successful, so, we ain't be successful as we want to be. That'd be a problem, but, you just keep doing it, keep doing it.
Be consistent.
Yeah, keep doing it until you get to where you got to be. But I never was to try to be in the front type of person anyway, so I'm cool with that. Yeah.
Well, speaking of being on the scene, what are your thoughts of social media and the pros and cons, the good and bad with social media? So a lot of artists, have that platform.
The bad part is probably not actually being on it because the times change and you actually have to be on it. It's like you have to turn on your TV if you want to know what's going on.
That's true.
So,
that's where the news is. People
right,
get the news from Facebook, Twitter, Instagram now.
You can fight it all you want to, or you're going to be old school. So I know you have to be on it, but pros, you only get to share with a crowd that you don't normally share with, like on the spot.
Definitely. You get to reach more people. I think that's the best
within seconds.
benefit too. You get Okay, so you know there's a lot of rap beats going on. What are your thoughts on those and the way the media portrays it?
I don't know how I should answer it. It's rap. It's like the street shit. This is rap. It's like a pit bull fighting the music.
Do you think it's more for publicity or just like is it real or more for publicity? Because you know some people do seem to do it for publicity.
Probably when when you famous or something, it's probably for publicity. But if you just like you where we at, it's for real. It's ain't no playing.
I think sometimes it's hard to tell, but I definitely.
It's hard to tell because people be on the computer with it, man. Like that shit's even seeming phony because you're on the computer doing it.
So I'm gonna switch gears a little bit because I know as a producer you have a lot of people that request things of you. So how do you deal with artists that are just looking for free beats?
Man, for me, because I've been doing it for a long time, so you always gonna get free beats, or you gonna pick, because you're gonna pick whatever situation you're gonna be in. It's always gonna be somebody that you're gonna help. You can't help everybody.
That's true.
So,
do you kind of like pick as far as like somebody approaches you and requests that from you? Do you kind of like follow up with them a little bit, kind of get on social media and see if they're serious with it, or you kind of just judge it on?
Yeah, now you can do it like that. Like if somebody hits you, emails you, or texts you, or anything like that, you can go see who they is right off top, and you can see if they're a serious person or however the situation may be. And you be like, you know what, I can deal with this dude. I can slide him 2 or 3 beats and just see what he do to him with no charge. You know what I mean? Just from seeing how you out.
As long as they give you your credit, right?
Right.
I agree. That's cool.
I fool around like that. That's cool.
You got to. I mean, that's exposure. You never know. You know how you listen to somebody. So, what is one of the biggest misconceptions for the up and coming artists these days?
The ability to do it for yourself and by yourself. I don't think a lot of dudes just you can do it for yourself and you can do it by yourself. You don't need hella handouts and hella help. Just do it. Just do it.
Because you have the drive to do it.
That's it. That's gonna make everything appear. However you gotta pay for a beat, whatever. However you gotta pay for studio time, you're gonna make it happen. Gotta have that kind of attitude toward it, if you ask me.
Do you think that a lot of artists feel like they don't have to build relationships? Because, in business, it's definitely about relationships. And I think a lot of people, my personal, feeling is people overlook that portion of it. Do you think that that's what happens?
Not personally, not with me, because the people I do music with, it's like I build relationships with them, and I've been like dealing with dudes for like years. Like honestly, so.
So you have established relationship.
Yeah, sometimes it's just like a music business, our music relationship, but more days you probably would want to have a relationship with who you're doing music with.
Yeah, I agree. So I have a crazy question. What is something that fans would be surprised, like really surprised to know about you?
Know about me?
What would shock somebody to know about you? What's that thing about you nobody really knows?
I'm not in front of the camera. I don't talk a lot, but I am a loud talker. I'm hella aggressive talker, but
You are.
I am.
So you get loud and need be? No.
Definitely. You can't.
You're always laid back every time I see you.
Exactly.
You're always just laid back.
That's the one thing that I would want somebody to know that about me, to do not play with me. Period.
Like
I'm an easy going guy for that reason.
But you got that dark side.
Spark side.
Right, exactly. You pick and choose your battles. I get it. So if you could sum yourself up in one word as an artist and a producer, what would that one word be?
Humble. Easily. Humble.
I like that because it goes a long way, definitely.
I say that because I've been in the studio with a lot of great dudes, like from Rob Lowe, Jack, us. And talent is like a real talent. So when you're around that stuff, you can do what you do, but you're gonna be humble, like for sure. You're gonna be humble. Just watching, being around greatness, you're humble.
Yeah, definitely. Just being humble takes you a long way in life, period. So I heard you got a new album coming out. Can you tell me a little more about that?
I got a producer's album coming out that should have been out maybe a year or two ago. Dedicated to the brother Jacka. It's called Kilo Hero, featuring Jacka, Huss, Ryder, Fetty, Currency, Nefta, Pharaoh, Cron Don out of the San Diego, LA area. Joe Blow, we got Rich Rocker on there, we got my boy Tig, we got Dub 20, we got D Dre. Excuse me if I'm forgetting somebody, but it's a producer's album, so what we did is, you know.
Yeah, anticipated release date?
I'm thinking maybe mid-March 2016, I believe.
Okay, you gotta be on the lookout for that.
So
with that being said, how can fans reach out to you on Facebook, social media? What's the best way that they can connect with you?
Maki Sound Dope at Gmail, or Maki_Sound Dope on Instagram. The fastest ways to get at me.
And they can come by the album when you post it on there. With the link in there?
The link will be on everything. Album promo for the album will be starting probably in a week or so. So, yeah, be looking out for that killer.
I can share it for you.
Got it.
Any last shout outs you have? Anybody you want to thank?
Thank y'all for having me. Thank y'all for all the questions. Keep Jacka alive, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Keep keep the music that we creating in Pittsburgh alive.
Right,
keep the legacy
definitely.
alive, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't easy starting it, but you know.
The longevity is what,
right.
To me, is what's amazing, though, you know. It's still here. Nobody just gave up, you know. Ups and downs, we still here.
Jacka ain't alive, so we all gotta get a chance.
Definitely. Well, thank you so much for coming. Look out for the issue and learn more about you. And thank you
Thank
for representing our hometown.
That's right, Key World, Knocksmith.
Okay, Key World.